President Buhari sacks Charles Uwakwe as NECO Registrar, for officials. The President, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, RET, has approved the termination of the appointment of Professor Charles Uwakwe as the Registrar and Chief Executive of the National Examinations Council. The President also dismissed 4 members of the management for various offences bordering on financial impropriety. Uwakwe had been suspended since May 2018 by the federal government over alleged financial mismanagement and abuse of office. The Punch reports that Mr. Abubakar Gana was appointed as the acting registrar. Uwakwe and some top officials allegedly awarded contracts in the council to the tune of £25 billion without following the due process. NECO in a release on Wednesday confirmed that the suspended registrar had been relieved of his appointment by the President, while 4 members of the management had also been dismissed. The President's directive was conveyed in a letter, dated May 11, and signed by the Permanent Secretary of the Federal Ministry of Education, Sunny Ekono, on behalf of the Minister of Education, Adamu, which said Uwakwe was accused of violating the Public Procurement Act, 2007, and pursuant to PSR 030402 and Part 1 Schedule 4, I, of NECO Establishment Act. Ekono said, after due consideration of the investigative panel on the allegation of unsatisfactory conduct leveled against you and some management staff of the Council, Mr. President in exercise of his powers, has approved your removal as the Registrar and Chief Executive Officer of National Examinations Council with effect from the date of your suspension from duty. The former registrar was also directed to hand over all the government property in his custody to the acting registrar. In another letter, FME/S/1419/C.3/T/98, on May 11, by the Permanent Secretary, the President approved the dismissal from service of 4 management workers. The letter partly reads, after due consideration of the financial report of the Review Committee, Mr. President has approved the recommendations as follows. Bamidelola, dismissal from the service with effect from the date of his suspension from office having been found guilty of financial impropriety and not qualified to head the Finance and Accounts Department. Dr. Sheena Adona was dismissed from service with effect from the date he was suspended from office for acts tantamount to fraudulent practices, sabotage and suppression of official records.